Right, good morning. Quick update on how I'm getting on with my little squares. I'm very happy with them. So this is Mr. Elephant. I need to envelope. Mr. Elephant. Yeah, so I did a lot of beading, as you can probably see. Bit of chain stitch and just sort of outlined what pattern I could see. In the end, I had to stamp it on a piece of paper, because I started to lose the image. I just couldn't see it. So yeah, but anyway, got there in the end. Not very happy about his eye. I might try and find something else, but I shan't be using this silver Angelina fibre again, because it just wanted to shred all the time. It was slightly bonkers. Yeah, so I outlined it with black, as you can see. Lots of beads. These little flower ones, I can't remember where I got those from, but they just worked perfectly with a little bead just to hold them on. So and then I found this sort of Indian inspired decorative one there for his ear. So yeah, Mr. Elephant's all done. That's the back. What a mess. So that's that one. And then the one with all the shapes on, I found some of my, nicer buttons. Yeah, I just stitched and stitched and stitched, and there's a piece of thread there. I've just realised that. I did a classic mistake on the other one. I was cutting all the little white bits that I could see, and then I realised they're all the white bits that are holding the beads on. So I had to go back and re-bead them all. Oh, I know. That's what it's like in my head. Right, okay. I'm not going to cut it at the back because I know what will happen. So yeah, so that was fun to do. And obviously you can see I used felt for the bigger pieces, and did some running stitch and then whipped it. This was really nice with the gold. That looks really great. I like that. And then this one, I've got loads of these sequins, so I just outlined the shape and put little beads in there. So that's enough for that one. Yeah, enjoyed that. So the next thing in Susan's book is painting on fabric. Now she uses, they were called Shiva like crayon type things. I haven't got any of those, but what I have got is an absolute ton of fabric paints. Yeah, I've got out what I'm gonna, right, hang on, let me start again. So obviously I've got a butterfly here. It is, because I doubt this is ever going to be washed. It'll just be dusted if anything. So this is actually chipboard, but I thought a butterfly would look quite nice on this one. So what I'm intending on doing is, I've got a script. You see, yeah, I've got a script stencil here. So I'm going to do some script in the background in a very light colour, not this part, just this top part. Just, pieces and parts here, there and everywhere. And then I love this fern leaf one. So, yeah, I thought I don't know, just kind of do some ferns, really. And I thought that would look quite nice. It's one of the, sorry, starting with the 12 by 12. Let's try again. This is a 12 by 12 one. Can you actually even see? Let me lift up a little bit higher. Hold tight. I can't get you all in without going right up. Yeah, so this is a 12 by 12 one. I thought that would look quite nice. Anyway, enough rambling, Susan. Yeah, it took about a week to do these off and on. I mean, obviously I'm still working and stuff, so I just picked it up when I thought, I'll just do a bit and do a bit more. It doesn't actually take that long. It's just committing that time, isn't it? So I have dug out my really old stenciling brushes. I think they're clean. I'm not 100% certain, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, those two definitely are. So what I'm going to do is use these to stencil through. It's been a while since I've done any stenciling, so I might practice first. Hang on. Oh dear. Yeah, what I did was, for the backing fabric, I bought a load of the thin, I don't know if you can see, like, it's that thin cottony stuff. They make them into bags in Hobbycraft, and I picked these up a while ago because they were selling them off at something ridiculous, like 50 pence each. I thought, well, for nothing else, I like this fabric. It's nice and thin and easy to work with, but it gives it kind of a natural look. You know, it's like fabric with bits in it basically. So anyway, oh dear, excuse me. Let's see what this let's see if these paints are even going to work actually. Let's do that one there. I know it's got a seam in the middle, it really doesn't matter. I need a palette. Oh, so organised as always. Are you actually seeing? Yes, good. So I might try. So these are Deco Art So Soft fabric paints. I have a plethora of fabric paints. Let's see if this. I remember how to stencil now. And of course the blue paint's coming off, but I kind of thought that might, so that's fine. It's a fern at the end of the day. I don't think it's going to run under, that's the only reason I'm doing a test. Oh no, it's pretty good. Cool. Okay. Right. Yeah, it's giving it quite good definition actually. Right, okay. That's fine. Panic over. Not that I was panicking, but... And that's a really nice green actually. So, right, I'll put that one there for now. Because I want to do the background first. I'm going to move these ones out of the way before they get covered. Put them safely out of the way. Let's put you down there. Right, okay. Background. So, I don't know whether to go with a very pale green. That's not going to show. I did have another piece out instead of that one, but I thought it wasn't quite right. So yeah, I've got rather a lot of fabric paints. It's a bit excessive, but you know, hey ho. I don't know what colour to do. So there's a pearlised one there. These are the Luminar or Luminaire ones. Jacquard. I don't think I want to go dark, because I want to be able to lay the green over the top. So maybe that would be alright actually. What colour? Metallic gold. Well, that might be quite nice actually. Let's go with it. Right. Okay. And then I'll say I've got these different greens. Yeah, if I need them to give a bit of something. I don't know what the word is. Right, I need to give them a good shake, because being a metallic, you can guarantee it's settled all to the bottom. I'm frantically looking around. I don't know if that palette's going to work, but I'll give it a go. I will speed you up for quite a bit of this. I usually put it on about double speed, so you get an idea of time. That's of course if this paint is actually ever going to come out of this tube. It feels liquid. This is why I'm using these, because I've just, A, I've got so many, and B, they are very clogged. That's why it's not coming out. Got it. Ta-da! Probably going to need a bit, quite a bit. Yeah, I'll put you on fast forward and then I can just do this at my leisure. I don't think you're even seeing, are you? I'm going to start in the top corner here. Right, I think that'll do as a background. Okay, let me see what you can see. I've got the sun in my eyes, so yeah, that'll be fine. I don't think I can get you up much higher. Let me just try again. Oh, you'll get the gist of it anyway. Right, so now then, where'd my ferns go? Down there. I might give that a minute to just dry. I might hit it with a heat gun actually, and then I know I'm not going to smudge. The bristles were coming out of my brush. I don't know why. They are a bit old. Right, let me hit that with a heat gun, and I'll come back to you in a second. Won't be long. Right, okay, I think it's dry. It does dry fairly quickly with using a stencil brush anyway. So I've been thinking how I want to lay this out. And I think originally I thought of doing all three sort of going up in a... But what I think I might do is this one here. The big one there. Up through the middle. And then this little one kind of curving down there. I think that'll look quite nice. Right. The gold, I'm not going to waste that. I'm going to mix it in with the green. So we'll have a shiny green. I don't want to waste anything. That's my biggest... I don't know whether to go for that slightly darker one. Although this is a younger one, so it would be greener. It's a very dark green. But with a bit of gold mixed in, it might be alright. These really need using. I can always add the lighter green to that one for the next one, etc, etc. And if necessary, I can always put a bit of that in as well. So again, I am going to speed you through this so you are not sat there bored out your skulls. Yeah, I didn't tell you either. I've got some wadding under there, and I've, as you can see with the red thread, I've just sort of thread basted that on there because it's a non-fusible one, which is slightly annoying, but it is what it is. So I'll mix these two together so we don't waste that. Right, here we go. Right, let's have a look at this first one. Okay. Need to stop pushing it sideways. It wasn't picking up the finer bits, but it's okay. It's okay. I like it. Just check that none went underneath. I don't think it did. Right. Okay, so this one I thought would look quite nice up here. Make sure it's all in the boundaries. Yep, I think it is. Right, so slightly different green. Right, here we go again. Make sure you're actually seeing. Yes, you are, jolly good. See you on the other side. Ooh. Okay, this last one I thought would look quite nice there. Let me put that over there. Just making sure it's inside there. I can see the backing fabric there, so that's 12 by 12. Okay. Let's do it a little bit more limey on this one. Did I give that a shake? No. It's going all right so far. Let's not jinx ourselves. Bit of fabric stuck on my finger there. Right. Okay. Let's have a look. think that's enough. So I want to put this on, although I have got some fabric ones. Because I wonder if, will I wash it in the future? I don't know. I guess what I could do is just attach this with a couple of stitches, and then if I do wash it in the future, I can always remove it. I don't know what to do. What would you do? It's going to be the last thing I put on this one anyway. I need to paint it. But I'm really happy with that. I like that. It's not too much, but it'd be quite effective in the where it's going to go. So it might be that, like that top one. So I am going to have to lay all the squares out so it doesn't look too clashy. Or it could be that or that one, you know. Could be either of those, couldn't it? Or three. Yeah, I think I'm happy. I think that's enough, because I can always add. Right, okay, I've talked myself into that. Let's paint this butterfly. So that needs to thoroughly dry. Stitching wise, definitely going to redo the stems, and then I might do fly stitch, because that is perfect for a fly stitch, just in a variegated green, which I know I've got. Background wise, maybe add some buttons or something, see what I can find. But I really think the butterfly will look quite nice in there. Yeah, I think in the middle there, like that. Anyway, that's for the future. Right, let me pop that over there out of the way. Let's get this little thing painted. What colour shall we do? What colour shall we do our butterfly? I might use fabric paints actually. I don't see why not. At the end of the day, it's just paint with a gel medium, with a fabric medium in it. Let's go metallic. It's black. Could go purple and not blue. Actually, I could go gold again, couldn't I? I've got gold out. Right. Let us do it. Ooh, super runny. It's a pearl violet to this one. This might change. Next time you see it, it might be completely different. But we'll see what this looks like anyway. And let it run between the holes, and then it can kind of coat the inside. This is from Indigo Blue. It was one of their cutouts in there. I can't remember what they call them. They have like boxes of stuff that didn't sell, basically. They try and make out it's a super duper put together mixed media kit. It really isn't. It's just stuff that didn't sell. So there's that. That's my opinion on that anyway. Which could be completely wrong. This is not going to be realistic. It is a Susie butterfly. blue on there. A bit there that didn't come out. No, you need to come out. Definitely want a black body and antennae. Might as well use them. Right, okay. I really want it pearlised like the rest of it though. It's the only trouble. Let's stick some of the white on. I can always stick some glossy accents on there. Quite like the colour of that actually. Was I even in shot? Probably not. Yeah, you see it's quite pearlised. So cool. Right, we'll leave that to dry and get this brush in water because that is setting like concrete, that paint. I guess it's the fabric medium doing that. So there we are. Let this all dry and then I shall start doing some stitching later on. That's a very wobbly antennae. I don't know how long that'll last. Yeah, so that's the next panel, rather large one this time, obviously you saw. But yeah, we'll see how that looks when it's all when that's all dry. Well, it's dry near enough anyway, but when it's on the green ferns. So I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know if you're joining in, if you're going to have a go doing stuff yourself alongside me. Yeah, that's it. See you next time. Bye.